First Alert Weather with meteorologist Ted Schmidt.
You're wondering when it's going to start to really feel like fall. You won't have to wait too long. Ted's in to tell us about some changes, but we have another summer-like day out there.
Very summer-like now, and the next couple of days will be progressively cooler, but not necessarily a dramatic change. Not immediate, not all at once. Don't expect tomorrow to be fall, but there will be fall weather. And yeah, each day will be slightly cooler than the last. By the end of the week, if you're thinking, wow, hasn't been feeling too much like October, the end of the week will definitely feel like October. It's going to almost feel like late October. So we have some big changes down the road, and here's the current scene from some of our Louis Dodauto cameras. Some thin clouds outside, blue sky here and there, and temperatures cruising toward the 80s. Some spots have already made it into the 80s. Yesterday we had temperatures in the upper 80s, not quite the 90 we had over the weekend twice, but we reached 88 officially, just 2 degrees shy of the record. Since then, we have seen numbers fall into the 60s, which is incredibly warm for this time of the year for the morning hours. Keep in mind, low 40s would be more typical. We were in the 60s. That's an easy way to start the day this time of the year. Not even really jacket weather. Now we're back into summer mode this afternoon again to kick off this Tuesday afternoon. It's 77. Officially in Rochester at the airport, and as I said, there are a lot of 80s already in the map. Dodge Center, 81. It's now 82 in Mason City, and 80 degrees in La Crosse, Winona, 81. A thin layer of clouds, calm winds. Now we've had some gusts here and there, but at this point at the airport, not much happening. 77, the dew point 60. This feels like 79, so a slight impact of that humidity, but really not that much to talk about. Air pressure is steady. Winds on the gusty side, though. Aside from Rochester, looking to the west, Dodge Center 29. Northwood 31 and Mason City 35 miles per hour. So there is going to be a gustier day. Progressively speaking, as a cold front approaches, winds coming in to meet that front on the gusty side. It'll be kind of breezy tonight as well. 77 in Rochester, 81 in St. Cloud, and 77 in Sioux City. To the west, you see signs of cooler weather, and that first wave of cool air will be coming in behind tonight's cold front. Showers with that front still well west of us, but eventually some very hit or miss, very sparse showers will work their way in our direction. That'll happen this evening and tonight. Those are our rain chances. Really the most widespread rain will happen around midnight with the first wave of rain this week. Another one comes in on Friday just behind another cold front, and that's the one that's going to really drop those temperatures and make things that really feel fall-like, more of a stark difference for us. But future track today, sparse showers kind of falling apart at first, thin layer of clouds, a breezy, mild afternoon, temperatures climbing to the mid and upper 80s. Then we see the showers across the area. After sunset into the wee hours of tomorrow morning, spotty shower maybe at first during the morning commute. A couple of sprinkles possible wrapping around this area of low pressure to the north behind the front. That happens in the afternoon, so a slight chance of a stray shower with a mild, moderate breeze. 70s tomorrow, low 70s. So different than today, but not a huge change. Then we have cooler air coming in on Thursday, a dry day with some sunshine, showers north of us. Here comes more activity from the northwest. That will come in on Friday. Rain chances there late morning into the afternoon hours, not all day, but middle part of the day with that front. Temperatures only in the 50s by Friday. The weekend looks dry, but definitely cooler. And the jet stream again, you see this cooler air coming into the area, into the region, and that will pour in for Friday and Saturday. Those will be the coolest 2 days of the week as the jet stream buckles southward. Temperatures accordingly looking quite a bit cooler in those days. 50s for highs, but we do see some recovery by Sunday, and all of next week looking seasonably comfortable, mostly 60s, and that's typical for this time of the year. Just one little hiccup down the road of the maybe almost November weather with some of those highs. Partly sunny, 85 today, south winds at times 25 miles per hour. Tonight, a few light showers, a breezy night, 63, with south winds at times reaching 25 miles per hour. And tomorrow night, quite as breezy, some sun at times, otherwise a stray shower here and there. 72, and the 7-day forecast will have the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, and the 50s. So if you're up for varieties, we talk about that a lot in weather. There's a huge amount of variety this week, and that's what's fun about the shoulder seasons. You know, the spring and fall, you have such wild fluctuation in these temperatures, and that's certainly what we have.
Yeah, we don't want you to get bored. You need something to talk
You're
about.
right. You know, it would get boring if it was always the same thing.
Yeah, that's why you don't live in San Diego.
That's true.
Thank you, Ted.